All right then. Hey y'all, how we doing tonight? We are up here in Troy, Illinois, across the river from St. Louis. There, deliver there in the morning. Uh, so I wanted to do a video on I don't know what I'll title this. I'll have to think about that, but might be two parts. Nah, I think it's just going to be one part. The other part would be too long, so. Um, I'm not going to do a weekly recap this week because I only ran out to Ohio and back, so it ain't all that much money. I've kind of been dinking around all week, but maybe we'll run a little harder next week. Hope you can hear me, man. We got the old APU just cranking away. Finally cooling down. It is about, I don't know, it hit 100 a couple times today when I stopped at the my tarp place there in Granite City. Got another tarp because one of mine is tore up pretty good. Got a handful of straps and miscellaneous flatbed junk. What else did I get? Oh, I got a magnet and a flag. So when I have those long beams, I can just hang a flag on it. Just if it's over 3 feet, I don't know. I'd have to look them up. Some states require it, but I think it's just California. I'm not real sure, but I don't go out there anyways. Anyways, but it doesn't hurt to have one on there, so throw it on there just in case. Then you don't have to worry about it. So, been following a little news. I guess we'll call it trucking news. I mean, this is nothing new. The ATA has been trying to push this for years, and if you don't know what the ATA is, the American Trucker Association, it's not truckers, it's the American Mega Carrier Association. Them and FMCMA, they're just puppets for the big mega carriers. But anyways, those two organizations are once again pushing the speed limiter thing. It's never been able to go anywhere, but this time it could, because those that will vote for that nonsense control. I don't do politics on here, but it's blue across the board from the White House all the way through the branches of government. So if they can push this through before midterms, they're going to try. And I think they're going to do it one or two ways. They want to speed. They haven't set a speed limit they want to impose on trucks. What they want to do is, if you have a truck that has an ECU, which is all of us, I mean, unless you got an 80s or, let's see, I think the 90s trucks even had ECMs. Anyways, if it can be governed, they want to force you to govern your truck to whatever speed they come up with. The reason the mega carriers want this is because their trucks are already governed. They do that for fuel, by the way. It has nothing to do with safety or insurance. That's a lie they tell you. It's just fuel savings, and because they're greedy, and well, they're in business to make money, so whatever. But they always want more. It's not enough. They'll never rest until every independent is dead, and gone. They want the whole pie. That's just how it goes. It's unfortunately. We won't go there. Just the rich are never rich enough. They want it all. Who was it? Rockefeller. They asked him, I think at the time he was the richest man in the world, and they said, well, how much is enough? And he said, just a little more. And he had more than he could ever spend. So there is never enough for them. So, and the bottom line is, some stuff they can't get because the mega the independents like myself can just service the customer better. But anyway, they want to push the speed limiter. They're throwing numbers around. It seems they're throwing around 70 miles an hour if you have a truck that has radar that can slow you down. That sounds good to the general public. And 65 if you don't, but it's probably going to be 65. And I think they're going to try to push this and use this whole fuel thing to their advantage. Don't be surprised in the next few weeks if you don't start hearing, oh, there's a diesel shortage, and we gotta cut them trucks back or we'll run out of diesel. I'm waiting for them to come up with some nonsense like that. So be ready for it. I hope I'm wrong. And usually something like this would take a long time because they got to do studies and they got to meet with everybody, this and that. But in this world, who knows? They might throw it. They might get some senator or whatever, a couple guys to write it up in the next couple months if they can get enough momentum going and get it through midterms. That's this year, right? Yeah. 2020. It's 2022. Yeah, because they're probably going to lose. They're going to lose one of the branches of government, most likely. One side never holds it very long, so, and with everything the way it is now, kind of screwed up. So the Republicans will get probably the House back. And if that happens, it's dead in the water, and we're done. We don't have to worry about it. But if they can get it done before then, I'm retiring. So just letting you guys know, just wanted to change pace and talk about something else. So for you owner-operators out there, be ready. There ain't nobody to call. They really don't care. So just get out and vote, I guess. I go both ways. I'm not 100% Republican or 100% Democrat. I don't think either party should have full control like they do now, because it's a bad idea, because then there's no checks and balances. They just get whatever they want, unchecked and unstopped. So anyways, I'm not a speed demon, but I just get bored. I can't drive 65. It's just boring. You get out there in Texas, boring. I don't usually ever go over 75. I know some zones are 80 and 85, and I just don't do it. I do it 75. I'm totally fine with that. The tires are really only rated to 75. I mean, I might hop out there if it's an 80 zone, and if somebody's doing 74, I might kick it up to 80 or something to get around them. But I don't set the cruise at 80. I just don't do that. It's not my thing. When I was young and dumb, I'd do stuff like that. But bottom line is, I'm a little older, and my reflexes aren't what they once were, so I just don't do it. Other than that, that's about all I got for you guys. I wanted to make some kind of video. Hanging out with the TA here, The TA, it's kind of sad. I wish they weren't so all run down, but for a guy of my age, they're actually a little more fitting. They still, like, this one's got a driver's lounge, and a couple old truck drivers are in there telling lies, and this one's got a restaurant, and I believe it's open, I usually go to the Loves, but that's kind of catered to the flip-flop generation. Flip-flops and earbuds. They're in here too, but us older guys, there used to be no Loves. We were all, back when I started going, it was all TA, Petro, Sinclair's. I don't hardly see any of those anymore. What's the other one? I can't even remember now. America something. I don't know, but these older truck stops, the old hands, a few of us that are left typically hang out here. I probably fuel more at Love's than anywhere else. I don't know why, to be honest. I don't know. I got no good reason for that. So anyways, I was going to talk about, would I get into being a truck driver if I was a young kid again, but that would be kind of a long video. I'll give you a teaser. No, I would not get in this industry because it's not what it was and why I wanted to be a truck driver. Those days are gone. So maybe we'll do a video on that someday. I don't know what it is. Also, seems like they're driving a little slower in here. That's just probably a fluke. I'll do a video someday that you guys know if you're out there. I don't know why they drive so fast in the truck stops. I noticed when everything went to automatics, it kind of coincided, but they speed through these damn truck stops scares me to death. It's like a real live game of Frogger trying to get to the shower, for God's sakes. If you're watching this, stop doing that. If you have a manual, I never get out of low range at a truck stop, so it's like 10 miles an hour max. I don't know what the hurry is. I don't understand a lot of these things anymore. I don't know why they speed through truck stops and construction zones. I guess it's the only time they get to go fast with their governed truck. I really don't know. All right, y'all. 10 minutes of really nothing, just some depressing trucker news. Just a little story I've kind of been following. I tell you what, I'm mostly a happy ostrich, y'all. I don't hardly watch any news anymore. My faith is in the man upstairs, and whatever happens, happens. But I did see this speed limiter thing come up again here the last couple days, and I hope they don't do it, just because I'm kind of enjoying my little hobby trucking. But if they do that, I'm done. I'm retiring. I'll probably buy like a 10-wheel dump truck and haul rocks locally or something, or figure out something local, or just retire. But I don't know. I don't know how not to work. So, but I know one thing: they ain't governing my truck. They ain't gonna force me to drive 65 out in the middle of nowhere. I ain't doing it. Y'all want to do it? Go for it. But not for me. All right, y'all. God bless you, and hopefully next time I can come up with a better video. Bye now.